know they win anything.
Look at.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Where do you get? Well, the fact is that is why he can't survive my platform. And funny enough, if not because I'm on this platform, this guy cannot have a conversation with me.
You introduce who are you? Introduce yourself.
Okay, let me introduce myself.
Now you are talking.
That is what you want to know. What do you want to know about introduction? Give me a detail of what you want to know.
Look at you.
Give me a detail of what you want to know.
You are a janjaweed.
No, give me a... No. Leave janjaweed now. I agree. I'm a janjaweed.
That's why you are a janjaweed now. Because
no. Why are you changing it again?
You don't know what is introduction. Introduce yourself.
Okay, I am Simon Kennedy. Right?
From where?
I'm a Nigerian. No, open his mic.
Nigeria from where?
Open his mic. Allow him to talk.
Nigeria from where? Nigeria from where? Host.
Don't worry, allow the moderator.
Why Igbos are always afraid of Isima?
No. Nobody is afraid of... Don't talk too much. You are going to be analytical here.
I say, where are you from? I've asked you that question many times.
Where am I from? I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Adamawa State.
You are from... where the almighty Atiku come from?
Okay. Do you want to still know more?
Where in Adamawa are you from?
But okay, I'm from Hong.
You are from Hong.
Yes.
What is the situation in your state, Adamawa State?
No. That is not the question. You have had your time.
Because you are part of the problem of Nigeria. You are part of the problem of Nigeria.
No.
You are part of the problem of Nigeria. Talk about it.
This guy is a fool.
Tell us your contribution.
You are a bastard.
Tell us your contribution on making Nigeria not
You have been paid, and that is why you are talking. Mute this monkey.
That's the problem I have with him.
Mute this monkey.
Look at you. Look at you.
Mute this monkey.
Look at you.
I thought you were very reasonable.
Look at you. He should, before he continue.
I want you, idiot, to work for the money that you have collected.
You need to tell us the
I want to give you a run for your money, motherfucker.
You need to tell us the role that you played not to make Nigeria to work.
Wait now.
You are one of the criminals.
Why are they not meeting this idiot?
He's suffering from the death of the mother died. He couldn't go for the burial. That's the problem.
Mute this idiot.
Look at you. Look at you.
Mute this idiot. Let me speak.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Host, you are very stupid. Muting me every time you are saying Shima what?
You have had your time.
Tell us
Don't you understand decorum, motherfucker? Don't you understand decorum?
Look at you.
Decorum entails that when you have had your time,
of Nigeria that is causing Nigeria problem, and you're going to make noise.
Decorum entails that when you have had your time,
only the Igbos that partner with criminals. If not Igbos that partner with criminals.
The boss, if you don't meet this idiot, I'm dropping.
You are the one that spoiled Nigeria. Okay, shut up!
Can you meet this idiot or drop him?
With people that spoil the country.
The mother died. He couldn't go for the burial, so he's suffering. That's the trauma.
The people that spoil the country.
The trauma.
How can you be partnered with people that spoil the country?
No, but you have to be quiet.
How can you partner with people that spoil the country?
The motherfucker have to be quiet.
May the soul of their mother rest in peace. May the soul of their mother rest in peace.
How can you bring this janjaweed here? Is it not the janjaweed that Nnamdi Kanu was preaching against?
Let the motherfucker keep quiet.
You are a janjaweed. You will remain a janjaweed. You will remain how can a janjaweed come and challenge me? Did you go to school? What's your level of education? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Don't you silence this animal?
Shut up! This is a janjaweed. I will leave.
No, shut down. Allow me to engage this monkey that has collected money.
This guy is the janjaweed that Nnamdi Kanu was talking about.
Allow me to engage this monkey that has collected money. Don't you have moderators, or can't you shut this motherfucker or you drop him?
You are a disgrace to the so-called of Nnamdi Kanu. You will look at you.
I drop the idiot. I'm not speaking for the idiot. I don't need to.
Nnamdi Kanu was talking about. The same janjaweed that Nnamdi Kanu was talking about. You cannot drop me because I'm giving you views. Then
you should keep quiet.
You cannot drop me because I'm giving you views. This is a janjaweed that Nnamdi Kanu talked about. This is the
who are you giving views, motherfucker? Do you know me?
This is the janjaweed.
Do you know me?
This is a janjaweed that Nnamdi Kanu talk about. It's from Adamawa.
Okay, let's talk about the janjaweed now.
I cannot talk with the criminal.
You have actually talked about the janjaweed.
I cannot talk with the criminal.
Allow us to talk about the janjaweed now.
With the criminal.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You are a janjaweed. How can a janjaweed
Oh my God.
What's your level of education?
Look at the kind of idiots the APC or whoever is sponsoring.
Somebody that is from Adamawa.
City boys.
Look at the kind of monkeys.
Look at how you
Monkeys that cannot work for their money.
With the city boy.
I want to give you a run for your money, motherfucker.
You are a janjaweed.
I want to give you a run for the money you have collected, idiot, and you can't listen.
Of this country. You are a janjaweed. I tell it to your face. If Igbos cannot tell it to you, you are a part of the problem of this country.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
And Fulani always working together to spoil this country.
Yes, I agree.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Are you
Nigeria
done?
is progressing under President Tinubu.
Are you done?
Igbos want to partner with janjaweed to destroy.
Are you done?
Shame on you.
Are you done?
Shame on you.
Are you done?
Janjaweed.
Are you done?
Janjaweed people. The
I'm
same
asking a basic
when
question.
I discovered that Nnamdi Kanu was a criminal. Talking about no, that's why I discovered that because the same janjaweed, you guys are partnering. Igbos are now partnering with janjaweed. Look at the case of Erofai. I'm not hearing Igbos commenting on it.
But your mother died. You could not go for the burial. Your mother died. You couldn't go for the burial.
You're partnering with Banda.
Rest in peace for your younger one. I tell you, it's not good.
Janjaweed.
See, I'm coming. If this motherfucker wants to go about madness, everybody has. I'm coming. Hold on. If this motherfucker wants to go about madness, everybody has the madness. You are a bastard. You are a motherfucker. You are a disgrace to your family. You are a disgrace to Nigeria. You are a disgrace to humanity. You are a full idiot. Just like you can't explain how that cap that is on your head gets to your head. Idiot. You are a fucking idiot. You are a monkey. You are idiot. And I don't blame you. I blame that motherfucker in Bible that has possibly used Nigerian resources to buy you monkeys.
You are a
buy you monkeys.
You are a
favor of the pursuit of the ideology of his boss. And that is why you idiot. You motherfucker cannot explain the reason why you are wearing this cap. I'm telling you, you are a national disgrace, idiot. You are a fool.
If people are afraid to call you out, I call you out.
Shame to your family. In short, let me not even say shame to even. Don't allow me to be brutal with this idiot. I would have wanted to say shame to even your mother that have died that you can't attend. I'm telling you, you are a monkey.
You are a janjaweed.
You are a bastard.
You will remain a janjaweed.
Idiot. And people like you, I am telling you, if I have my way between God and man, I will castrate you motherfuckers if the law stops me from unaliving you, idiot.
I assure you that you remain a janjaweed.
I'm telling you, you are a bastard.
Forever.
You are a disgrace to humanity. Very foolish idiot.
You are a janjaweed.
You are a bastard.
You are a
yes, I agree. I'm a janjaweed.
You are a
Let's
janjaweed.
put it to test
that
constructively.
You are a janjaweed.
You monkey.
And you remain a janjaweed.
Monkey that has been bought.
You remain a janjaweed. Look at janjaweed. When other parts of Nigerians are talking, you want to come and talk.
You don't expect integrity from a peasant. The last time I checked, you look like a peasant motherfucker.
How can janjaweed talk when Nigerians are talking?
And that is why you idiot is carrying this cap that doesn't have a honor, that doesn't have anything to prove to the betterment of humanity.
Look at you,
janjaweed. You idiot. You are shameless.
We will expose all of you. We will expose all of you.
Bastard.
Janjaweed.
You are a bastard.
Trying to partner with Igbo to destroy Nigeria.
You are a disgrace to your children if you have one. You are a disgrace to your parents, both living and dead.
We will expose all of you.
I am telling you, both living and dead, you are a disgrace to your parents.
See this janjaweed.
You are a monkey.
Janjaweed trying to market the country.
What do you have?
Janjaweed trying to market the country.
Animal.
What
do you have? Animal.
Before then they deceive us. Say Igbo man no fit be president. Then go they deceive us with all this history. But 2023 the alliance can open. Say Igbo man can be president. Igbo man got 25% in Adamawa. He got 25% in Ogun State. He won Plateau State. He won Nasarawa State. He won Abuja. He won the whole South. He won the whole Southeast. Is that he won even his opponent in his state in Lagos. He won president by how many percent? 57%. So the phrase say Igbo man no fit be president, that one now old story. Now our forefathers, this time now, who dare cap fake, let them wear it. If you not sure of yourself, say Igbo man no fit be president, allow free, fair, and credible election. You go know say Nigeria now won. Now you know they divide us. We are not divided on ground.
You see, my fellow Nigerians, the North is bleeding. The North has always been bleeding. But at this particular time, it has never been this bad. But even in spite of this, have you ever heard a word of the unaliving of people of the northern part of Nigeria? Have you ever heard a word of it from the mouth of the man who called himself the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic? Have you heard President Bola Ahmed Tinubu say a word about, not even to console the victims? Because asking him to go and visit them is too much. He can only visit anywhere for campaign. You get the point now. As we speak now, the North is bleeding. But the man who called himself the president is sleeping on the seat of the presidency. Sleeping like he's not concerned. He's very much concerned about rigging election in Abuja. Tinubu is busy congratulating Wike. Wike is congratulating Tinubu. These are pair. When you come to election, when you come to rigging machine, these people can from Nigeria rig election in the United States of America. But you know one area that touches me? The next victims of this terrorism, which is the survivor of today, are supporting these people. That is the only way it touches me. They just recently rigged Abuja now. Some non-living things, some true enemy of Nigeria applauded them. They are giving them names, calling them the master strategists for rigging election. This man have been rigging election not to serve Nigeria. Imagine a man who is not interested in the taking of the lives of his citizens massively in the North. I don't know what makes it even worse. Majority of these Northerners, I mean those that don't have minds of their own because they be religiously caged, those that are listening to only their imam, their sheikh, and their governors, will still thumbprint APC in the next election. That is the issue, because their imam, whose children does not live in Nigeria, the governor whose children does not live in Nigeria, will tell them to vote Tinubu. That Allah says so. At the moment Allah is measured, their sense is off. That is how bad it is. You see those Nigerians that have their families abroad. I said it before. The likes of Sheyi Law. Because Sheyi Law recently on a podcast, from what I saw, said that Nigeria is now secured better than it was 10 years ago. Sheyi Law, if that is true, and you've taken your children abroad, you've taken them to where they are safer, because maybe you took them away from Nigeria because Nigeria is safer now. You don't want your children to be in a safer environment. If that is not true, if Nigeria is not safer now than it was 10 years ago, wherever you take your children to, I'm not saying it with my face hidden, wherever you take your children to, they will be calling you for them. See, I know they are innocent, but the sins of the father, they say, shall visit the children, even up to the 10th and before generation. The sins of Sheyi Law will haunt his kids. Now they talk now, because when I watch that podcast, I now reflect at what is happening in the northern part of Nigeria, and I said, Sheyi Law, can you be this unpatriotic? Can you be this heartless? Can you prove to be this level of enemy? I mean, you hate Nigeria so much. Where is the patriotism? Where is the love for the country? Because they've given you so much money. Now you're taking your children to a safer heaven. You find your way to a podcast and you were vomiting rubbish. Nigeria is safe. You are not based here. Your kids are not based here. Right? So my people, I know our election don't count, so I will not tell you vote them out. Obviously, voting them out is not an option. But you see that revolution that Showore has been talking about, obviously is the only way out now. See, we might not be prepared for it yet, but we have to have it in mind that this is the only way out of this quagmire we've currently found ourselves. But some mad people are going to come to my comment section and say, Obi dog. I'm proud to be Obi dog. Very, very proud to be a dog to the cleanest or one of the cleanest Nigerians that currently lives. But you supporting Tinubu, you know obviously you are non-living things, empty head. You are not part of the living things we have in Nigeria. You are a problem and a dangerous species among Nigerians. Lives go down in number, in none, and Tinubu is mouth sealed. He won't say a word. Going there to console them is too expensive to ask for. Rather, he's targeting the next governor to acquire into the APC. He's targeting the next election to rig. And when he done that, he and Wike will be congratulating each other. You see that nonsense that happened in Abuja. If Nigerians will not learn for that, to prepare for 2027, because we know that we reach 2027, but I expect Nigerians to be prepared because there is obviously no go to court and there shall be no go to court, right? So just be prepared. When they rig, then let it start from there. It's that simple. That's my point. So I don't know what you think, but whatever you think, use the comment section. Thank you.
Nigerians, I hail thee and I fear thee, because what is this rubbish you guys are defending under the comment section with that Gigi post? Are you guys serious right now? Tinubu has structure? I can count on one hand how many times Tinubu has addressed Nigerians in the past 3 years. So because he has found his voice now, because it's time for a campaign, this administration alone, they have borrowed almost $40 billion. Do you know the meaning of $40 billion? $40 billion. What have you guys benefited from that $40 billion? On top of you guys' head, they want to borrow another $21 billion before next year, 2027. That is almost $65 billion that he would have borrowed before the end of his first term. There is no food security. There is no housing security. There is no security, period. When we talk about the health sector, trash, agriculture is on a critical decline. This is literally maladministration, bad government, bad. And you are saying, you guys are saying he has structure? So because he has found his voice, a president that knows how to ignore his citizens, when the citizens were crying last year about insecurity, it literally took Trump, the president of another country, to threaten them before your president, your beloved president, found his voice to address you guys. And you are sitting there and telling me in my comment section that even if there was free and fair elections, Tinubu will still win. Even if it was somebody that has no history in politics whatsoever, that has no background in politics whatsoever, and that person is Tinubu's opponent, I will vote for that other person. I will not vote for Tinubu. Just last year alone, you guys forget so quick because you guys are so into suffering. You guys cannot live without suffering. You cannot live without dying and dwelling in poverty. You open your mouth to say that Peter Obi has no structure. You will not go out there and protest. If all you guys have strength for is Twitter wars. If it's feminism now, you guys with everybody's mounting camera. Oh, feminists, they are destroying Nigeria. Oh, our girls, they don't want to get married again. Oh, our girls, they don't want to have our babies again. Oh, that's why they will see you men mount. Go in the streets and fight for justice. You are there making noise on Twitter. You are making noise saying that Peter Obi, the only hope that Nigeria has. Okay, even if it's not Peter Obi, anybody besides Tinubu, that is, you guys are supposed to make sure with all they have done, all the rigging that they plan to do on top of you guys' head, you're supposed to make sure they are not successful in 2027. You guys are there making excuses because all your doggos, all your celebs, your influencers, your faves that do nothing for you guys. All those billionaires, they still take money from you guys. They have done nothing for you because they have joined City Boy movement. They are flashy. They are this, they are that. Now all of a sudden, you guys are changing your mouth. You know what? Tinubu is the stronger candidate. Peter Obi is too soft. Peter Obi is too. Are you guys okay? Is everything okay? I just want to ask you, defenders of Tinubu, in the past 3 years, what have you gained? What has this administration done for you besides give you tears and sorrow? The truth of the matter is that you guys have not cried enough tears, and your neighboring countries, they are thriving. They are literally thriving. Are they the best? No, but they are moving forward while Nigeria is on the decline. You guys are supposed to do everything within your power to take power back. You are there bowing down to your oppressors.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. You see the way Nigeria is going. the best thing we need to do in this country is to divide it, because I'm actually fed up with this country. I don't know why a sensible youth, a sensible Nigerian who is also from the south, who knows what it takes for a country to be great, who knows what it takes for a country to have a very good democracy, who knows what it takes for a country to have a good reputation internationally and globally, will come and be defending rubbish all in the name of supporting APC. Of course, I know people like these are people who have been paid to do their job online. However, if you are doing it in such a way that it doesn't hamper other people from like airing their own opinion, or probably maybe doing what they feel is better or best for this country, it will not be a problem. But when you engage yourself in this whole narrative of trying to demonize the better candidate we have in this country that can take Nigeria to the next level, just to like kind of paint your own person in a bad light, in a very good light, then of course you are calling for the wrath of sensible Nigerians. Because I don't know why these APC data boys cannot hold a very cordial and sensible argument that has to do with data and facts. Now you're trying to like kind of say that the Igbos are this and P2B is that. Honestly, I don't blame you guys. The only people I blame is Nigerians that don't know the good, their right from their left. Because how would a Nigerian who is sensible and a Nigerian who knows what he's supposed to do, who is learned, who is like kind of well read and well traveled, irrespective of whether you're well read or not well read, you know what it takes to like get good governance. The minimum we are asking, the barest minimum every Nigerian is asking in this country is just good governance. Nobody is telling them to give us an over the ceiling performance, but just give us basic amenities and an enabling environment for other Nigerians to thrive and do what they are supposed to do what they should be able to be doing, so that they won't rely just on the government alone. But if you look at since the emergence of this current administration, it has just been from one propaganda to the other propaganda, and from this you can tell that these guys are not even capable of ruling this country. But of course, you will see data boys online trying to defend them and try to bring out data that does not correspond, or data that cannot even be used to defend this administration. This man in all its entirety has failed and is not doing enough to salvage this country. He has not done anything. Nigeria has not fared better under his administration. If the previous administration of late President Muhammadu Buhari can be said of being better than this administration, then you should know how terrible this administration is. But then they have people who are heartless, who are busy defending them and trying to like convince other Nigerians that this is the thing and they are the real deal. Posterity is not going to forgive you guys, and posterity will judge you for the kind of people you are. Of course, we know that fools grow old, and people like this, when they grow old, of course, what are they going to tell their children? They'll continue to wallow in this sense of psychophancy on the bid to get peanuts from their godfather or the people they are supporting. You can imagine all these politicians grooming their children who are very young and not even eligible to rule yet, or those ones who are still young, who have not gathered the knowledge and what it takes to become a leader. They are nurturing them and they are grooming them up to take over from them by the time they leave power, because they don't want to take a long space away from power. They want to be closer to the seat of power before they leave. And this is going to be like this. It's going to continue like this. And their own children will hand over to their own grandchildren. And it will continue like that. And poor people who have what it takes, the nuances of their leadership and all of that, understand, won't be allowed to test the seat of leadership because of people, hooligans like this. Hooligans that are supporting this current administration, or hooligans that know they are left from their right but choose to do that because of psychophancy. This is it. And if you are sensible well enough, you should know the way and manner Nigeria is being drafted. If we don't wake up to tackle people like this, if we don't wake up to put them in their place, there is no way this country is going to move any further. And that is the reason why I say that this country is not even a country that should be together in the first place. This country is tiring and frustrating because every day you wake up to hear news that are like kind of buying blogging and a news that is so overwhelming, news that you shouldn't even be hearing when your contemporaries who are supposed to be thinking positively are just mere sycophants looking for where to eat. Well, this is my opinion. Drop what you think about this in the comment section, and if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.